Welcome to Our Books Reviewed. Yes, welcome back to another edition of Our Books Reviewed. And we're going to look at a large, heavy book. It's possibly the largest, heaviest book I've reviewed on this channel so far. It is, wait for it, there we go. Middle-earth, from script to screen. Look at that beast. Published by HarperCollins, but it's from the Weta Workshop. And yeah, I mean, look at that. It's actually, I think, let's weigh it. I don't always weigh books. Let's see how much this thing weighs. So I'm just going to put this brick of a book down here. See what weight we get. Oh my gosh, look at that. Nearly 3.5 kilograms. Weighty. And in terms of size, so we've got just over 30 centimetres tall, just over 25.5 centimetres wide, and we're talking about 4.5 centimetres tall. So, look at that. It's got a green hardback cover. It has at least 500 pages. We'll have a look at that in a bit. It's got artwork throughout, full colour photographs, sketches and all those kinds of things. It's called Middle-earth's From Script to Screen, Building the World of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Forward by Peter Jackson, the director of those films, and written by Daniel Falconer. I like the cover. Don't know where this comes out, but you've kind of got that one ring, and it's kind of embossed. It sticks up, and it's a little bit shiny. I like that. You've got this like kind of gold embellishment. Should we have a look inside? Yes, let's. Okay, so I hope you're sitting comfortably, and I shall begin. Some Hobbit hole designs there, possibly bag end actually. Now obviously I'm not going to be able to show you all of this book, so I shall just sort of flick through and show you some bits, some highlights I suppose. And I'll be honest, from the very beginning, I'm a big fan obviously of Tolkien's books. I'm a big fan of Peter Jackson's interpretation of those. But I'm a bigger fan of Lord of the Rings than I am of The Hobbit. I disagreed with them spinning The Hobbit out over 3 very long films. It just felt a little bit like it became more of a cash cow than trying to make something that had integrity and that was relevant. I think they over-milked it, basically. Anyway, so there we go. That was my 2 penneth. Look at that. Amazing map. I like that map. So we've got the Shire up here where it all begins. Mount Doom where it kind of ends. And all the other places. Rohan, Rivendell, Misty Mountains. Yeah, all the places in between Gondor. It's a nice map. Oh, actually, sorry, I've just realised this is not only a nice map, it's actually serving as a contents page. So yeah, the numbers are the page numbers. So that's really nice the way they've done that. So if you specifically want to have a little look about, what's happening in Lothlorien, they've got some page numbers for reference. Really good. Okay, so now we've also got some acknowledgements and some credits. Now Luke understands the contents page. Here's the foreword from Peter Jackson. Wow, 20 years have passed since they started working on the Tolkien films. I can't believe that. That's nice scenery. Okay, so here's an introduction. That's, some stuff from Sir Ian McKellen I notice here, Orlando Bloom. So for some of the actors are weighing in. So chapter 1, the Shire. Yeah, there's just so many nice photos in this book. And so much useful information for any kind of fan of the movies in particular. You think I've already used the word gold mine. It is a gold mine. The films were obviously a labour of love for the production team, for Weta, for the director and the actors. But, even things like the extras on the Blu-rays you could buy, and obviously this book too. This book is also a labour of love in its own right. So, some lovely photos of Hobbiton and the Hobbit holes. Look at those. I mean, they must have taken ages to do just on their own. Some sketches here of the exteriors and interiors of Hobbit holes. Here's stuff about Bag End, where Bilbo lives. This is incredible. They actually made a tree. And then they inserted this tree on the top of the hill above Bilbo's house, because it needed to have kind of the roots coming down into the house from the tree at the top of the hill. That's incredible. Wow. Inside bag. This is a good view. You didn't see this in the film, did you? Some wheelie bins and some police cones, traffic cones. There's the roots. You can see the roots there coming down into the house. Lovely oak effect. Anyway, I'm going slowly. I'm aware of this. The Green Dragon Inn. I'm aware that I'm going very slowly. There they are, all having a pint in the Green Dragon Inn. Going slowly. That's beautiful. So, like I say, it's covering both the Hobbit films, the 3 films, and the 3 Lord of the Rings films. So it's all-encompassing. I'm going to stop talking now, and we're just going to have a little look through some of these pages. I'm up to chapter 10 here. I'm just past halfway through the book. We're on Rohan. I hope you're getting a sense of the size of this book, the amount of content in it. It's amazing. Shooting on location. Will I ever find the time to actually read through all of this? I'd love to, but the honest answer is I probably won't. Grim, the Uruk-hai, they're scary. I probably won't. There's just so much. I find it daunting enough just watching the 3 films these days. I wonder whether you could watch the 3 films quicker than reading all of the text in this book. There's an interesting question. A challenge, perhaps? Into Gondor now. I'm going to shut up again and just keep going. I mean, I'm not showing you every page either. I'm jumping several pages at a time each time. Just wow. Minas Tirith. The Dark Tower, look at that, with that Big orange eye. Keeping tabs on everybody. Well, that's amazing. Model set. Oh, we seem to be back to the Shire at the end, which is a good place, I think, to end again, just like the books do for this acknowledgements section. Wow, look at that. What a big team. Is this the Wetter team? Or is it something more than that? Does it say? I think it is the Wetter team. Wow, there's a lot of people there. Peter Jackson, there he is at the front. Would have been great to have been part of that gang, to have that on your CV. And there's the credits. OMG. Monstrous. But there you have it. Great book. So much in here. I mean, I reckon I could probably start reading this. By the time I'd finished reading it, I'd probably would have forgotten what the beginning of the book was like, and I probably could just keep reading and never really get bored of it. It's a real goldmine for any Tolkien fan, any fan of Peter Jackson's movies. And I don't know whether it's going to be around to buy forever at RRP. So if you want it, get it. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel and come back for more videos in the future. See you then.